Oh, hi, Toe. And welcome back to Super Mario Sunshine. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Just chilling. Hell yeah. God, that was sick. I'm like a fucking speed runner. Anyway, let's go. Get right fucking into it. Why don't we? Yeah. Hooah. Okay. We got 8 red coins over in the reef. I gotta find. Up, down, up, down, up, 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 wait, where'd it go? Oh, that's some bullshit. Just like clip through the fucking wall. There it is. Get back here, fucker. What the fuck? Okay, well, I'll grab this one while we wait for it to come back. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. That son of a bitch. Okay. Not sure what the trick to that one is. We'll figure that one out later. It's fine. Could be Google shit. Oh, there's another one that runs from me. This is some bullshit. Gotcha. Yeah, damn. Okay, where's that other red one? There it is. Okay. Get over here, you fucker. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I'm gonna shit on this red coin when I get it. I can't see where it's even at. Ah! Fuck off. You little bitch. Let's go get the other ones that aren't running from me first. Okay. There's one. I think one of them is like, there's like a swing or something around here. I think one of them might be on there. I could be remembering wrong though. Maybe it's a blue coin. Or is that fourth damn red coin? Maria. Can't wait for Shadow to say the fuck word in the next movie. Got it. That's true. And if it was going to be used on anyone other than Shadow, I would actually cry and piss and shit. Okay, we need two more. I don't know if they're in the reef itself or not, though. Like I said. I'll get that fucking hedgehog. I genuinely can't even remember if what like the worst curse word I've ever heard Jim Carrey use was. I've heard, yeah, I've heard Robin Williams curse plenty, but he did that in his stand-up. Oh yeah, yeah. It would be very funny to hear. Cursed Elmo? Okay, I didn't know about that actually. Why would he do that? Where's that 8th dam? Chaos Emerald. Did you know? Sonic the Hedgehog 1 came out before Super Saiyan was invented, so it clearly it's not a ripoff of the Super Saiyan, even though it didn't get introduced until Sonic Adventure or Sonic 2. I keep saying Sonic Adventure. Sonic 2, which was after Super Saiyan was invented. But don't worry about that part. I'm definitely not lying. Well, I'm not. Where is the last one? Being able to see Peanut Park off in the distance reminded, I don't know why, but it reminded me of swimming around in Great Bay and being able to see the temple. Kind of surprising how many games don't let you, with like beaches and stuff, don't let you see other areas off in the distance like this. Slurp, slurp. I was thinking maybe some of them weren't over here, but the fact that 7 of them were makes me think that the last one has to be here somewhere. It was an outtake where he mentioned a thing they couldn't do. Ah, I see. That makes sense. Wait, it's not down here, is it? No, these are just regular coins, I bet. That's a blue coin. Where's the last one? I genuinely don't know. This fish is coming at me. Being a bitch, even. Fuck off. Bitch, you missed me. Ha 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 ha. Hiding in the reef. It's just like real life. Our fish. Where the fuck? Oh, there it is. Damn it. It was right there the whole time. I'm pretty sure I swam by that like 5 times. Okay, well we got it, so it's fine. Yeah, where is it? There it is. Gimme. Shine. Get. Dope. Delphino Plaza. I think this is in Shadow Mario, yeah. Alright, bitch. I'm going to kick your ass once again, as I am wont to do. Or like Mato Shario got his ass. God damn. You didn't have to do him dirty like that. Where'd he go? Alright, bitch. Don't fucking try to show off. Where'd he go? Got his ass. Oh fuck, I went too fast. Oop. Alright, come here. You fuck. Gotcha. Nice. Alright. Let's head over to fucking Pianta Village now and do that stupid ass bullshit level that I gave up on last time. Don't know why it keeps pointing me at Noki Bay though. I've literally completed every star there. Or Shine Sprite, whatever. Probably, it's just weird that it's not pointing me at, here at fucking, Yanta Village, because we're pretty late. Yeah, I imagine that's probably what it is. Nice. Fuck, I thought I made it. Nope. Yeah. There we go. Here, let's do this. Go back here, find a place to land, and then do that. Oh shit, that was too far. Oh well. This will make it. Oh. Bam. There we go. Alright. The Goopy Inferno, aka your mom's cooter. Trying to think of a weird word to use for that I wouldn't normally say. Alright. Which thing? Oh. Eat my ass. Oh, no! God damn it, Mario. You fucking asshole. Like a tree to get a good splash. Ah, I see. Problem is the trees are hard to get to. Are any of the trees near water? This just takes us up here. Can I get up this? Yeah. Oh fuck, I fell. Oh. Doesn't really do me any good though. If I had the long jump, I could maybe make that. But I don't. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that was the way I should have been doing it in the first place. Are you kidding me? God damn it. This fucking game and its fucking slopes. Super Mario. Let's try again. The annoying part is that I feel like when I was a kid, I figured out like a really good thing to get through this level more easily. Ow, are you kidding me? Fuck you. Okay. I don't know how I'm supposed to make that jump then. Or maybe I'm not supposed to. One sec. I'm gonna do a thing. Blam. Infinite lives. Let's go. So I don't have to deal with running all, you know, all the way up here again with the rocket pack. It'll just kick us out right outside every time. Ow. Ow. Eat my entire ass. Nope. Oh my fucking god. At least he ate post on the way down. That'll soften the blow. I hate this fucking shine. Let's turn on infinite health and I'll just do like the little get burned hops like 200 times until I land on something. But not actually though. That would be kind of a funny way to do it. Okay. Come on. I hate how like accurate these wind guys are. Okay. Okay. Does this even help me? I don't even know if it helps to get up here in the first place. Not really. Unless this is useful. No! No, not really. Well, that sucks. There goes plan A. Okay, what's down here? Can I use this shit to get around and get over where I need to? I feel like this is probably the intended way to do it. Where am I? Maybe not. I didn't do shit, actually. Okay. What the fuck was that? Sounded like the Noid. Oh fuck. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, leave me alone. Oh wait, if I... There we go. I see. Interesting. I never knew about that because I've never done it this way. Even though I think this is the intended way. Okay. Ooh. 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 Help. Okay. Oh fuck, no! God damn it, I was so close. It's also, they also clearly learned from Mario 64. Hey, Octo, how you doing? Because in that game, it's a lot easier to use the lava to get yourself to where you want to go. Also, this stuff seems like it's set to like make you whatever direction you were facing, it seems to like turn you around. Ow. Ow. Like that. Damn it. Come on. Now we're dead.
Mamma mia.
Oh. Mario, get in there. Okay. Oh, lady, get out of the way. Ah! Those mushrooms are all slopes. Yeah. Oh. I don't think we could get there from that one. I think we have to go all the way around. All right, here we go. Yeah. No, no! You little bastard. Bam. If we were to tally up the amount of time it took me for each shine, I think this one would win by a landslide. Okay. Ow. Fuck y'all. Yeah, let's see if this one does take me there, because if it does, that would be way easier. It's another way to get there. Looks like. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh, it's a different one. Interesting. But how do I get there from here? Hmm. This doesn't seem very viable. Hmm. Uh-oh. Hmm. No. Hmm. Okay. I feel like we're gonna have to go all the way around. Pop, 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 pop. Hmm. Okay. Bitch ass mofos. Ah, ah, ah. I hate these mushrooms. Hmm. Take that. Hmm. Yup. Yup. Bop. Bop. Get up. Yeah. Yup. Okay. Whoop. Let's not fall off this time. God damn it. I tried to do a spin jump, not a backflip. Hmm. Okay. Bop. Oh fuck. It was close. Oh. Okay. Mm-hmm. Bow. Bow. Okay. Bow. I don't trust that. Okay. Okay. Stay away, you little shit. I see you there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! There we go. Jesus Christ. Hello, sir. Save me. Thanks a bunch. You're welcome. Finally. Ugh. What a shine. Didn't even take a victory lap to spray the lava. Fuck that. I'm not risking dying. Those people can fucking get burned to death for all I care. Chain Chomp's Bath. Sexy. Is it Chain Chompette? Alright. This one I don't remember being too hard. Kind of tedious, but not hard. Take that, bitch. There we go. Let's go, motherfucker. You're gonna take a bath and you're gonna like it. All right. Come on, Mario, grab the fucking thing. Mario! You sick son of a bitch. Okay. No. Get in the fucking bath, Chain Chomp. Oh, I'm glad it's lenient because it moves a bunch. All right. There we go. Could have been worse. Yahoo. Okay. Oh, get it. Get it. Secret of the village underside. Alright, we gotta hatch the Yoshi so we can go to the thing underneath. I only vaguely remember where the thing underneath is at. All right, we need, what is that, a pear? A pear and apple? I don't know where the pear is at. There's a tree. There's a pear. Despair. Fall into despair. Where'd he go? Oh my god, no! Well, it's gone forever. Gimme. That was the despair, yeah. It's fine. Roots grow back in like 5 seconds, just like real life. Okay. Oh. Okay. I guess here she can't get down that way. We have to run back out here or something? Yeah, we have to do a jump down. Oh, come on. That was my fault, to be fair. I should have moved the camera down, but it's kind of lame that you can't recover from that with Yoshi's Flutter. Yup. Yup. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, what do you want this time? A pineapple? So fucking picky, you little shit. Fucking Yoshi. Bitch ass. Said it before and I'll say it again. She's like one of the worst Mario characters. Where'd you go? Hiya. All right. Oh. Okay. All right. Well, maybe that's not land on the bouncy thing. Apparently it's just gonna kill me every time. I blame Yoshi. It's his fault. Men, am I right? Thank you, V. I'm glad you agree. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. We're almost at the end of the game. Where do these bitch ass bullshit. Speaking of Yoshi, yeah. They announced Croc 3, finally. Three hours in this course looking for a blue coin. I'm sorry to hear that. Time Paradox stuff? I don't know. I've never played Yoshi's Story. Or any of its subsequent games. I only played Yoshi's Island. Honestly, if I was here looking for like a specific blue coin, I would have just looked it up on like a walkthrough after like 20 minutes. Started growing agitated, about to give up. Which one were you even looking for? Oh, nice. Ain't that just how it goes? There's a nighttime one? I see. Alright. That technically means that that's 2 levels. Oh wait, no, the last one was the chomp thing. Oh no! I forgot about this one. I hate this one. It's annoyingly precise. Haha, I'm a chuckster. Yeah, haha, you found me. No. I think the trick is you have to get this guy to throw you when he's like over here. If I'm remembering right. Maybe I'm making shit up. I don't fucking know. Yee-haw-haw. You found me, partner. Yeah. Oh, come on. You bitch. No, God, I'm going off the side. No, I almost did. Jeez, and Christmas. Okay. Think this is it? Oh God. Oh my. The problem is these guys are like annoyingly precise about how they throw you. So like being like a half step off will fuck you. Nope, I'm dead. What an awful... This is easily the worst of these. At least with the platforming ones, you can make the argument of like, you know, get good or something, but... So I kind of hate that that doesn't go first person. It goes like a weird over the shoulder third person. Damn it. I hit A instead of B. Because I feel like A is a much more sensical button for talking to people. But whatever. What do I know? Eat my ass, game. Die. Should be good. Yeah, and now I gotta wait for his ass to walk all the way around. What is even the point of going over there? I don't care enough to check. I wish there was a way to flip the camera. Also, one thing I don't like about this compared to like other Mario games is I feel like it's a lot easier to snap Mario in like a specific direction. Whoop. Nope. Oh my God. Is this it? Did I do it right? Please? Alright. Let's go. Now we just gotta do a Shadow Mario level. Which is a fucking cakewalk compared to that bullshit, I think. Wait, no. I think there's one more before the Shadow Mario level. I think that was number 5. Number 7 is the Shadow Mario. For every world. Yeah, Pianta's in need. What the fuck do they need, huh? Huh? They have a beautiful, lovely, tropical resort island. They can eat my ass. Oh, I'm timed too. Lovely, lovely, lovely. 10 villagers are trapped in slime. Shout out to Germa, who wants to be a slime VTuber. Yeah, that doesn't work as well on these guys as it does on the ground. Okay. Come on. Get clean. Okay. Nope. What the fuck? Don't yell at me. The thing that sucks about this one is if I fail, then it's just like, oh, I just have to do it again now that I know where some of them are. The challenge is partially about already having some idea where everyone's going to be at. I feel like. Okay, there's 2 left and I don't know where the fuck they're at. There one in here? Ow! Ow! Don't you fucking dare. Okay. Where's the last dude? I have less than a minute. Where the fuck is the last person? What are you looking at? There's someone up here. Is that what you're looking at? Oh wait, that's it. Ah! I did it! I have to go talk to the mayor now. Cool. First try. Let's go. Gimme. Okay, now we have a Shadow Mario level. Alright. Oh, I overshot it. Okay, where does he start at? Oh, right there. Perfect. Oh, he's doing some bullshit. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Ah! Fucking wind motherfuckers. Windy ass. Hmm. Come on. Gotcha, bitch. Too easy. Yee. Save and continue. Don't mind if I do. Alright. We did it. Oh no, it's flooded. Whatever will we do? I don't remember this part. Yeehaw. Yeah. Ow. I hate Corona Mountain. At least they give us a 1-up every time. Yeah. Nice. Honestly, I was thinking about it earlier, and I feel like, at least as far as I'm concerned, all the best missions are like super early in the game. Yeah. Now I have to get through this fucking shit. Ain't that fun? If only I could be actually be precise with Mario. Yeah. What? What? No? No, 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 no. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Doing all right so far. No, 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 no. Also, all of these, look at all these fucking blue coins. This is the kind of shit that keeps me from ever 100% in games. Fuck it. I'm not even touching that one blue coin I could have gotten just to spite the game. Eat my ass. Castle my asshole. Okie doke. Have a good game, Night Melkor. Aw. Boom. I can only imagine how annoying it was to do. I actually don't remember this part much either. Ooh. Okay. Do you get for it? I mean, that's part of why. That's kind of a big part of why I don't care for that sort of stuff, is you never really get much out of it. It's only worth it, in my opinion, if you just really love the game.
The water's great, hey, Junior?
Sure is, Papa. Come on in, Mama Peach.
Yeah, it's almost like this game came out a year early or something.
You again? Don't you ever give up?
No.
Mario! How dare you disturb my family vacation?
Bowser, I'm gonna fuck you. Sexually and every other way, but especially the first part. But it's gonna be like, after all this bullshit I've had to deal with, this is some like Kismis' shit. So get ready. I hate this part because you can clip through the thingies sometimes. Fine, I'll go this way. The roar is the exact same roar from the one in Mario Kart 64. Interesting. Not very surprising, but interesting for sure. Alright. Peach's little fucking ducky is freaking the fuck out. Jesus Christ. I mean, you know, there's other fun stuff out there, like Bowser and Boo having the same laugh in Mario 64. Just Bowser's is slowed down. Or Boo's is sped up, whichever way you want to look at it. Mario. All right, cool. I win. Marini's cries in the game has the Boo laugh. Nice. Who's Marini? God, you're so hot, Peach. On Pokemon? Ah. That makes sense. Flood! No! You have so much to live for. There's so many other games for you to appear in, like Super Smash Bros. Brawl and Super Smash Bros. 4 and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Mario?
Yes, babe. Yes, yes. Princess Peach, who's hotter than Princess Daisy. And Rosalina combined. I did it. I saved the day. But at what cost? Hello, Bowser, who's sexier than Princess Daisy and Princess Rosalina combined.
Tell you about Princess Peach.
I know she's not really my mama.
Damn.
Someday, when I'm bigger, wanna fight that Mario again.
That's my boy. Well put, son. The Royal Koopa line is as strong as ever.
And
But for now, let's just rest a while.
if you want to torture yourself, go for it. Who is Bowser Jr.'s mom? We don't know.
The vacation starts now.
Flood's alive! What? If you want to blame anything for crowding up slots in Smash Bros, blame fucking Fire Emblem. Which Sakurai is apparently obsessed with. Nice. Weep chess. I mean, you're right. That does make it better than regular chess, to be fair. You can't fuck your pieces in real chess. Yes, you can. What am I talking about? Just shove that shit straight into the urethra. Heading minigame with my chess pieces. Exactly. I think they took that out. The newer ones. So, you know, Fire Emblem is bad now. Pet their rings now? Like the rings on their finger, or... That's... I feel like that's kinkier for some people. And less kinky for most people. In this game on a single aspect soundtrack. Yeah, I mean, it's a Mario. It's kind of like Sonic. And then in the sequel, Il Piantissimo or whatever the fuck became the next villain. Anyway. Yeah, it's like Sonic. Like, aside from fucking the one, what's it, the DS RPG Sonic game that had to change its soundtrack to a MIDI version at the last minute. Get out of my sight, you bitch. All right, cool. Let's see. What do I rate this game? Yeah. Okay. First, foremost. All right. Super Mario Sunshine. Where does this go? Out of the 100, it is the 148th game that I have beaten on stream. All right. Is it better than Kodelka? I don't know. Oof. It's a good question, actually. It's better than Dark Cloud and Castle of Shikigami. Ooh, but, all right, I'm gonna put this game. This game's gonna go right between Final Fantasy II and Insane Aquarium. All right. All right. Super Mario Sunshine is the 131st best game I've beaten on stream out of 148. Most of my love for this game is purely nostalgia. Cool. Uh, hmm. Debating if I want to start RE2 remake 2, um, or if we should maybe do Nintendo Power. I'm gonna flip a coin. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Someone in chat say heads or tails. Coin flipper. There we go. Boop. Everybody said heads or tails. All right. Heads. We will start RE2 remake. Tails, we will do Nintendo Power tonight. Oh, one sec. Here, I'll put it on screen. So I can't lie. Window capture. Oop, okay. Flip. It's tails. Nintendo Power it is. All right. Let me change my stream title and stuff. Wait, are we in 2000 still, or are we in 2001? Yeah, let me go check that real quick. We're still in 2000. Oh shit, that's right. I forgot. We're on the Majora's Mask one. Blam. All right, cool. I'm gonna make a tweet that we're switching over. Oh, thank you. Boop. Okay. Let's see. Cool. All right. Boop. And let me get some music going. Boop. And oh, I'm on the wrong thingy. Oops. Boop. Okay, there we go. Kablam. Hell yeah. Alright. Time for the best game ever to exist. Cold War, I get it. Huh. 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 That's pretty that's pretty funny. Huh. But will it get an Ocarina of Time award? Not from them, because they're fucking bitches. Maybe it will, I don't remember. As you travel through the alternate universe, remember to stop and smell the flowers. Also, don't forget to save the world, reach your goals with our 3-day fitness plan from Majora's Mask. Nice. Nintendo Space World 2000. Hey, it's Mario 128. Nice. Turok 3, Mickey's Speedway USA. Yep. Alright, let's see. For art today, we've got Link and Zelda with some dragons. 007, Charizard, Ghastly, Electrode, Team Rocket. Got Pikachu, Mario, specifically Mario from the Wild West board from whatchamacallit, Mario Party 2. Tiny Kong, is that her name? Toad and Kirby. And then we have Bomberman, Earthworm Jim, a Moogle, and I don't know who that is. And then some Pokemans. Alright. I'd like to say that Luigi is the best overall sidekick. For many years, he's always been in Mario's shadow, just like Robin with Batman. Does anyone out there catch my drift? Yes. You're implying that Mario and Luigi have sex, like Batman and Robin. One word, Natalia. Other than the multiplayer levels in GoldenEye, she's been totally overlooked with her lethal Cougar Magnum. I say she'd make a pretty good single-player character. I don't know who that is. Oh. Wait, she's from GoldenEye. Okay. I think Yoshi's the best sidekick, because if you have to eat broccoli, yuck, Yoshi might like it and eat it for you, plus you can ride him around. You should probably eat your broccoli, kid. I think a good and not so loved sidekick is Navi. Woo! Let's go, let's go! That's what I'm talking about! I know she annoys you sometimes, but she helps Link in a lot of ways, like Z targeting, and she knows all the information on enemies. Change your opinion on Yoshi? Yeah, just because you don't like vegetables. The best sidekick has to be James from Team Rocket. He just sits there and puts up with all of Jesse's hopeless plans to capture Pikachu, and he doesn't even complain. 1, he does complain. 2, some of the plans are his. 3, he didn't even talk about the part where he's sexy and gay. Never found Navi that bothersome, me neither. Literally the only time Navi... I could understand someone being annoyed at Navi is on a replay through, because she stops you a couple times in Deku Tree. That's it. Other than that, I don't understand it at all. Honestly, it feels like one of those things where people hear other people saying Navi's annoying and they just go, "You're right. I have that opinion too now." Instead of just forming their own opinions. I think the best is Watts, the blacksmith from The Secret of Mana. Sure, he didn't fight, but he forged all your weapons, and you never gave him thanks. I tip my hat to you, Watts. You kidding? No contest. By far its opponent from Ocarina of Time. She's better than other horses. She can run faster and jump canyon fences and walls. She does jump across an entire fucking canyon. She always comes when you call her, and she doesn't even need a bridle. I think Bowser could be a great sidekick, even though he's a villain. I mean, he's big, strong, and big. I mean, he was like, I don't actually, I haven't played Bowser Inside Story, so I don't really know what he's if he's just like a sidekick or a playable character or whatever in that. What about Elvis from Perfect Dark? What better guy can you have on your side than an alien who makes jokes about the size of his own head? I was recently reading some old Nintendo Power mags, and this caught my eye. A stationary bike connects to the Super NES. Since I personally feel fat and weak, I thought this would be the coolest thing since pizza. Does it exist? Where can I get it? The unit you saw was the Life Fitness Entertainment System. The bike is a life cycle of 3500, which looks like a big extra cycle with a TV screen. It's compatible with only one game, Mountain Bike Rally. The company stopped making them about 5 years ago, but we found one on the internet for the low price of $799. Oh yeah, it's honestly amazing how many of these letters I read and I'm like, that became a game. You did it. You invented that concept. I just finished reading volume 135 and realized that on page 16 it seems Wario is picking his nose. Frankly, I'm concerned that he's pulling out his brain. Could you please get him some help? I was wondering why no one in the Zelda games ever notices how strange our hero is. He's wielding a shiny sword. Is it shiny though? It's not like it glows or anything. Carrying a shield bigger than he is, and strangest of all, he isn't wearing any pants. He is as an adult, to be fair. You'd think a person like that would, well, he's wearing tights, would turn a few heads. You'd think so. Then again, Mario Kart 64 is a giant monkey with a driver's license, so maybe not. I agree. My brother's only 7 and he has a Game Boy. I like to play too, but he doesn't let me because he says Game Boys are for boys, not for girls. Could you make a Game Girl so I can play too? Game Boy is a gender neutral term, thank you. I've heard of other Legend of Zelda games like the Wand of Gamelon, which were for a system called the CDI. What were those games? Oh boy. Holy antiquity. Nintendo didn't make the Wand of Gamelon, but it did license the product. The CDI is a system... was a system made by Philips in the early 1990s that was supposed to be an all-in-one home entertainment system, but it proved to be largely unpopular and has all but disappeared. Maybe you can get one from whoever has the Life Fitness bike. I was watching a show on insects that featured a scientist who went to South America in search of get this, a weedle. Apparently a weedle is actually a form of botfly, a critter that lands on other insects and lays eggs on their head. They burrow under the skin, then 3 weeks later, the fully developed weedle pops out and flies away. If that were a Pokemon move, it would be a lot more irritating than any poison or sleep attack. Sure would be. Am I the only one who notices the uncanny resemblance of Kirby and Jigglypuff? Are they brothers? Was Kirby sent to Switzerland and cloned by scientists? Are they related at all? Do I have too many question marks? Kill him. I think Navi and Donkey Kong will meet in a game. This will be their conversation. Navi, listen, look, Donkey Kong. Navi, come on, be brave. Donkey Kong. I'm a big fan of Mr. Miyamoto, but when I talk about him to my brother, he starts chanting, "You love Miyamoto, you love Miyamoto." I don't love him, I just admire his games. Okay. Thanks. Is your brother 4? That's my question. Anyway, we want you to explain the Harvest Moon for the N64 rules, and for us girls it would beat a wrestling game any day. I mean, I agree, and I'm a girl. So if you could please explain this to the whole world, we would appreciate it. And then we got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater art and Ness from Earthbound. We're definitely getting Earthbound 64, guys. Definitely, it's good, it's real. Anyway, power charts for N64. The top 3 are Pokemon Stadium. Oh, excuse me. Ocarina of Time and Golden Knight 007. For Game Boy, it is Pokemon Link's Awakening DX and Pokemon Trading Card Game. All right. Here we go, motherfuckers. Let me sit up. An instant classic of a sequel, Majora's Mask offers everything that The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time boasted and more. This time around, Link sets out to find a trouble-making Skull Kid who's spreading ruin in a parallel world. In 3 days, the moon will crash into the world. It's all because of the cursed mask that the Skull Kid wears. Using the time-traveling powers of his ocarina and the shape-shifting magic of some enchanted masks, Link must relive the 3 days leading up to the lunar landing until he can undo Majora's evil effects and untangle the course of events that are provoking Doomsday. This month, learn to live through the first dungeon and make sure you have an N64 expansion pack. Without one, you won't be able to play the game at all. It's true. When I got my N64, the first thing that I knew I had to get for it was the expansion pack so I could play fucking Majora's Mask. Time and again, the game spans a 3-day period. Playing as Link or the other characters he masquerades as, you must help as many townspeople and fight through as many dungeons as you can before the end of day 3. Before it arrives, you must travel back in time to relive the 72-hour cycle and change fate even more. I feel like that implies that you're supposed to do multiple dungeons in one go when you're definitely not intended to do more than one dungeon in any 3-day cycle. Let's see. Once Link enters the doomed city of Clocktown, the 72-hour countdown will begin. 1 hour of game time equals 1 minute of real time, and you'll be able to slow the hands of time. Plus, the game clock stops when menus, text, or cinema scenes are on screen. Link is on the go 24 hours a day, and like in the real world, things are happening at all times of day. Different characters will appear in different places at different times and on different days, so you'll have to revisit many areas over the course of your 72-hour stay. Parallel World is populated by characters with daily schedules that will change depending on what you do. Some items you win by helping characters will become permanent parts of your inventory, so when you return to day 1 and all events reset, you won't have to help them again. Depends on the thing. It's interesting that they show the Deku Scrub, or the Business Scrub, because that is a character you have to do every single time you reset. The Princess Zelda makes only a fleeting cameo. The ocarina she gave Link in the previous game is a major role. Use it to give the 3-day cycle of adventuring another go-round. The adventure begins months after Link completed his quest in Ocarina of Time. Riding Epona through the Lost Woods to find Navi, Link is waylaid by the Skull Kid and his pair of pixie partners. They're fairies, not pixies. The trio makes off with his horse and ocarina, so Link chases after them right into another one of the Skull Kid's traps. Majora's Mask has possessed the Skull Kid and is making the prankster even more mischievous than before, using the powers of the evil mask. The Skull Kid casts a spell on Link. I still think it's weird that they keep just casually talking about how the Skull Kid is possessed, because that's like a thing that the game builds up to. But whatever, I guess. Pulling reverse Pinocchio, the Skull Kid changes Link the boy into Link the wooden boy. Trapped in the body of a plant like Deku, Link must cope with his new powers and limitations while trying to find a way to return to his old self. Cope, seethe, and mold. The A button controls the Deku Scrub's spin attack. The move enables you to twirl into a whirlwind that can whip any enemy caught in your radius. As the Deku Scrub, you'll have limited powers of flight. To use them, stand on a Deku flower, then press and hold A. Once you burrow into the flower's bud, and a puff of pollen pops out, release A to rock into the air and hover with your petal props. If you hit B while in midair, you can drop Deku Nut bombs. I don't see anything weird in the screenshots. Hey, it's Tingle. Let's go. In pursuit of the Skull Kid, Link travels through a portal leading to Clocktown, located in the center of a parallel world overwhelmed by Majora's evil doing. The town is filled with people who resemble folks he's met around Hyrule, yet they are entirely different characters. Plagued by the Skull Kid's ill will, the people in town and the surrounding areas have had their personal lives turned upside down. Link must help them in addition to exploring the dungeons outside of town. Link's predicament takes precedence, though. Tingle the Fairy sells maps in North Clocktown. Once you have magic power and some rupees, you'll be able to buy a map to help you figure out the lay of the land. In Clocktown, Link the Deku Scrub meets the Happy Mask salesman, who offers to restore him to his former self. Link can reclaim the ocarina that the Skull Kid stole. The townspeople are could-have-beens with unfortunate fates. Your job is to change the courses of their crisscrossing lives, which unfold differently depending on how you live each 72-hour cycle of adventuring. Before you help them out, find your ocarina. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know if they're gonna, how much of the like side stuff they're gonna do, but it's gonna be interesting to see like what order they do certain things in. In North Clocktown, enter the cave by the fenced-off area to reach the fairies fountain. Inside, the fairies will ask you to locate the stray fairy that will enable them to unite into the Great Fairy, find the missing pixie, and return it to the fountain. During the day, the stray fairy will float above the stream at the laundry pool in the southwest corner of town. Skip across the water to rescue it, but don't hop on the water more than 5 times in a row or you'll drown. Everyone has varying schedules in the game. At night, between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m., the stray fairy will be in East Clocktown's courtyard. Use the nearby Deku Flower to hover to it. When you return the stray fairy to the fairies fountain in North Clocktown, the Great Fairy will be able to heal herself. As a reward, she'll grant you the power of magic that will enable you to shoot bubbles from your Deku snout. A gang of do-gooders, the Bombers, patrol the streets of Clocktown in search of troubled people they can help. Though they won't let you join their gang, they'll give you the code that gets you into their hideout. Visit the gang leader Jim in North Clocktown to learn about it. Let's see. It's pretty straightforward, so I'm gonna skip around a little bit. Yep. Do the whole Bombers thing. Go to Skull Kid on top. Get your ocarina back. Play the song. Time. Hell yeah. Owl statue. You cannot save at the owl statues in the Japanese version. You can only save by playing Song of Time. The trade-off being that there are 3 save slots in the Japanese version instead of 2 in the North American and presumably PAL version, but I've never actually played the PAL version, so I can't confirm that. But I know the PAL version was the last version to be made, so I'm gonna assume it's got the owl statue saving. Let's see. Okay. Everything seems correct so far. I have a little map of the forest maze for you, which is nice of them. Let's see. Boat cruise. Monkey. Bean salesman. Also in the Japanese version, the layout of the inner gardens is a little different. Cool. Woodfall Temple. Here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna assume that all of their locations for the stray fairies are correct. I don't see any out of place, so I think we're good on that front. Let's see. Anything weird in any of these screenshots? Doesn't look like it. Damn. Hey, Odalwa. This is my favorite boss. Aside from Majora. Yura's bow. Fighting the frog guy. Okay, let's see. How do they tell you to fight him? Fire arrows at him. Use the bombs to attract the bugs. Yep, okay, that's how I do it. Neat. Well, nothing too interesting so far. If we're lucky, maybe one of the other issues will have like some weird pre-release thing that got changed at the last second, like we had with Ocarina. Alright, cool. Army men, don't care. Mickey's Raceway. Whoa. One of the last games Rare made before getting bought by Microsoft. Taz Express. Aladdin for the Game Boy Color. There's the classified info section. Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker for the N64. My cousin had that, and I remember it being not very good. Turok 3. Oh, you get a grappling gun in this game, apparently. That's neat. Animorphs for the Game Boy Color. Wait, it's a turn-based RPG? I genuinely didn't know that. Growl, Bite, Scratch, Burrow. That's just a Pokemon moveset list. Just call Burrow... If Burrow were called Dig, like... it would literally be no different. Bunch of Disney games that are coming out. Game Boy Color Essentials, Perfect Dark, Crystalis, Pokemon Trading Card Game, Donkey Kong Country, Warlocked, Pokemon Gold and Silver, Wario Land 3. Spotify is now adding a monthly limit on lyrics. Why? That's so stupid and weirdly specific. Also, like, what point does that serve? Because you can just like look up the song on Genius for free. I don't understand that. Also, I feel like every like third song that I've used the lyrics thing for on Spotify, the lyrics are wrong or something. So you know what? Good riddance. Pokemon Gold and Silver. Gold and Silver introduces many new elements in the Pokemon universe. Lots of things have been discovered in the Pokemon world since the last time you visited. You will learn about each one as you progress through the game. Every one of the new elements adds something special to the gameplay. One of the most important additions in Pokemon Gold and Silver are two new types, Steel and Dark. The two types add a bit of much needed balance to the somewhat psychic dominated Pokemon type chart. Pokemon of the Steel type are pretty tough, but they have their weaknesses. Steel type Pokemon will fall to fire, fighting, and ground types, but will prevail against ice and rock types. Too bad most rock types are ground type. Dark type Pokemon have an affinity for the night and are strong against psychic and ghost types. Fighting types and bug types are strong against dark types. I've always wondered why bug types are super effective against dark. I would like to know what the logic is. The relationships built between trainers and their Pokemon are stressed in Pokemon Gold and Silver. There are many ways to make Pokemon happy, including using items on them and not allowing them to faint. Pokemon can hold items in Pokemon Gold and Silver, including the Paralyzed Cure Berry, which automatically heals a paralyzed Pokemon. Pokemon can hold all kinds of items even while they're being traded. Later, you have to do that to evolve some of them. The Pokegear is a very helpful device that the hero wears on his wrist. It is a multi-functional device that is used to store your map, phone, and radio. You won't have all the functions available first. You'll have to earn them as you play. A new discovery in Pokemon science proves that Pokemon hatch from eggs that male and female Pokemon are somehow producing. First errand is to pick up an egg from a Pokemon enthusiast and bring it back to your neighbor, Professor Ohm. The first Pokemon egg you encounter is given you to raise. It seems that Pokemon eggs will hatch only when they're in the presence of active Pokemon, so keep this one in your party. Starting in New Bark Town. Chikorita. Totodile, Cyndaquil. First Pokemon. Much like Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile are grass, fire, and water types, respectively. You must choose one to join you on your errand. Obviously, the correct choice is Cyndaquil. Chikorita. Watch out for flying, fire, and poison types if you choose Chikorita as your first Pokemon. Grass types are strong against rock, ground, and water type. Totodile. Totodile's water type works very well against fire, ground, and rock. Okay, I already know what the typings are. You don't gotta teach me. Let's see. New Park. Cherry Grove. There's a Blissey. Route 30 and 31. Violet City. Faulkner. Sprout Tower. Yeah. Oh yeah, the ruins of Alph. Austin Powers Oh Behave for the Game Boy Color. This looks like a fake game, but it's real. And made by Rockstar. Legend of the River King 2. Wow. Here's where to catch fish. In the water. Mario Tennis Challenge. Oh. The arena. Alright, here's some new Pokemon that got introduced in Gen 2. Ampharos and Mareep are cool. Pineco's are cool. Smeargo's cool. Heracross is cool. Spinarak is cool. They're all cool. I kind of miss Hitmontop's beta design though, where it had one eye. Can't wait for this move to just completely backfire on Spotify's creators. What, the lyrics thing? I mean, I don't feel like it's gonna affect Spotify much one way or the other. Like I said, you can just go to tons of other websites to look at lyrics. Let's see. Oh yeah, Dragon Warrior 1 and 2 came out on the Game Boy Color. We played through the first one. I think this is Dragon Quest 2 that they're currently covering. Yeah, because we didn't have a boat in the first game. Ogre Battle 64. Win a quest through London. Whoa, wacky. Alright, some more cheapy color games. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, we got a GameCube Space World article. The vast convention hall of Makuhari Messe could barely contain the excitement of 2,400 gaming professionals gathered from around the world to see what they hoped would be Nintendo's answer to the PlayStation 2 and Xbox. The debut of Nintendo GameCube answered their questions and gave them a glimpse of a next-generation gaming console designed expressly for unparalleled gameplay and easy game development. As beautiful as the screenshots are on this page, they are mere shadows of the vibrant animated images that appeared on 3 giant screens that day in Japan. In just 60 seconds of demos, GameCube showed the world that the future of interactive gaming was going to be magnificent. We've got Luigi's Mansion. Mr. Miyamoto reported that 5 games would be ready by the Japanese launch in July. Will Luigi become a star? Yes. We've got Metroid Prime. Retro Studios in Austin, Texas created the demo starring Samus Aran of Metroid fame. It was out of this world. And then we have this thing where an Ocarina of Time looking Link fights Ganon. And this is part of why people got mad when Wind Waker got shown off. Because they thought that GameCube Zelda was going to look like this. Link's battle was one of the most impressive demos on GameCube. The animation and effects were stunning. One of the principal architects of the GameCube was Shigeru Miyamoto, the renowned creator of Mario and Zelda, who demonstrated the functions of the new GameCube controller with an interactive sequence featuring 128 Marios. The controller includes 2 analog control sticks, a control pad, 4 central buttons, 2 analog shoulder buttons, a Z-trigger button, start button, and a built-in rumble feature. Its compact size and ergonomically correct design make it the most comfortable and versatile game controller ever, and it still is the best controller today. Even though Mr. Miyamoto envisions games that are simple enough to play with the large A button and control stick alone, game developers should have no trouble creating intuitive new control schemes for their games. Genyo Takeda, Nintendo's hardware wizard and in many ways the father of the N64 and GameCube, described how Nintendo had learned a vital lesson from the N64. It's more important to make a system that's easy to develop for than a system that features peak performance benchmarks that are not often used. Mr. Takeda cited GameCube's use of 1T SRAM technology and large memory caches as ways to enhance game functionality and reliability. He also introduced the 1.5 gigabyte proprietary disc media that will hold GameCube games approximately 3 inches in diameter. Small discs hold 190 times the data of Super Mario 64. Plenty of space for huge games filled with anything a designer might want to include. Tech types can visit Nintendo.com for all the specs on GameCube. The real measure of the system will be seen at E3 next May, when Nintendo unveils the first generation of GameCube software. The tantalizing glimpses of Wave Race, Star Wars, Metroid, Zelda, Mario, Pokemon, Perfect Dark, Banjo, 2 Human, and Rebirth made it clear that Nintendo's GameCube is a true game machine, not a multifunctional audio-video device. When the other console makers unveiled their upcoming systems, they showed abstract technical demos of rubber ducks and mousetraps. Nintendo showed game characters in game worlds, running, jumping, racing, fighting, dancing, and singing. Cheers resounded through the hall when Luigi, Meowth, and Samus Aran appeared. Imagine the sound when GameCube is launched next October in North America. Too bad that everyone really liked the whole multimedia console thing at the time. Let's see. Game Boy Advance. Oh, nice. Before GameCube appeared on the stage at Makuhari Messe, Executive Vice President of Nintendo, Atsushi Asada, introduced an even more compact gaming system. Game Boy Advance, the 32-bit big brother of the Game Boy Color, appeared in production form for the first time. In fact, 140 units featuring 10 playable games greeted the thousands who attend Space World 2000. With a 50% larger screen than Game Boy, higher resolution graphics, a 32,000 color palette, faster processing speed, greatly improved stereo sound capabilities, and a price point below $100. Goddamn. The Game Boy Advance is truly the most advanced portable gaming system ever. And game development is already heating up. Let's see. The screenshots tell the story of Game Boy Advance. Its crisp graphics and a widescreen format look more like the screenshots from a TV game console. The amount of detail packed into some of the 10 games at Space World 2000 rivals that in many N64 games. The sound, when heard through stereo headphones, is exceptional, and Game Boy Advance has even more going for it. Developers from Japan to Europe have already embraced the system and are hard at work on the first generation of titles. Advance also plays all of the old Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. It will be used as a GameCube controller and with the help of planned accessories as an access device for wireless networking. We didn't get that part. At Space World 2000, 40 titles were announced for the Game Boy Advance. North American publishers have been working on titles since early in the summer, and European developers, including Rare, are also developing GBA games. Like previous Game Boy systems, Game Boy Advance offers developers a friendly programming environment that keeps costs low and development time short. We expect to see a number of classic Super NES titles such as F-Zero and Mario Kart make updated appearances on Advance, but the real excitement will come from the brand new games that we have yet to glimpse. The future of portable gaming begins with the launch of Advance in Japan in March 2001 and in North America in July 2001. Nice. We got Mario Kart, YY Racing, Golden Sun, Kenobi, the Silent Hill game that is, I think it's all just text, basically a visual novel. Master Golf, Kudu Kudu Kududin, oh, Mega Man Battle Network, nice. Napoleon, interesting. Now playing The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, got a 9.4. I think Ocarina of Time got a 9.5. Yeah. Majora's Mask does not get the Ocarina of Time award, which is bullshit because it's a better game. Alright, let's see. Graphics, 9.4. Though it's of the same cosmetic caliber as Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask sets itself apart by being a deep and original experience rather than just a superficially modified sequel. But I don't feel like that. You didn't even talk about the graphics. There. Play control, 9.2. Swimming as a Zora will surely be one of this year's most memorable ways to get around, whether you're masquerading as a Zora, Deku, or Goron. The different controls and situation-based button functions always handle like second nature. Can't believe they took out the fucking swimming and changed it in the 3DS version. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. A high mark. Game design, 9.4. While you must play the same 3 days over and over again, Majora's Mask never plays like a broken record. The 72-hour cycle is really a framing device meant to add pressure to your already difficult tasks and dungeons. The last two will make your head spin. And there's rarely any tedious backtracking, even with the character swapping element that the shape-shifting masks add. Satisfaction, 9.6. Don't dismiss Majora's Mask as a simple side quest to Ocarina. The game's structure is like no other. The experience is as epic as any other Zelda, and its story is perhaps the strongest in the series. So true. Sound, 9.6. Deftly underscoring the shifts in time and mood. The local scores subtly vary as time goes by. Comments. Andy, this is even better than Ocarina of Time. Yeah, that's my boy. You tell him, Andy. Drew, one of the most engrossing games I've ever played. Individual scores, Drew gave it a 10, Andy gave it a 9.8, And Scott gave it a 9.8. Chris gave it a 9.6. Sonia only gave it an 8 because Sonia doesn't like good games. Anyway. Tigger's Honey Hunt got a 7.6. Overall. Graphics. 8.8. A storybook come to life. Tigger's Honey Hunt wows with its visual feast of brilliant colors, huggable characters, and painterly backdrops. Hey, you motherfucker. Where's my Oxford comma? Blah, blah, blah. Put that shit in there, you little shit. Play control, 7.8. The wonderful thing about Tigger is that his springy tail enables him to jump in all sorts of ways. Controlling it is very natural and easy to master. Game design, 7.2. A 3D side-scroller similar to Disney's Tarzan, Honey Hunt bolsters its exceptional adventure with multiplayer minigames. Wow. Satisfaction, 7.2. Don't think you're too old to play New Kid Co's Dazzler. The game is so well made that players of all skill levels will enjoy the hunt. The elements that keep pros on their toes, like uncovering secret areas and having to revisit places accessible only with moves you learn at later levels, show that the developers made an effort to create a full-fledged game worth playing, rather than just a half-hearted easy game for youngsters. And the effort pays off since Honey Hunt is, as Tigger would sing, fun, 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 fun. I haven't seen enough Winnie the Pooh to know how he would sing that. Sound, 6.6. The game relies heavily on text and more spoken dialogue instead of just a sprinkling of voice samples would have been more appropriate for its audience. That's fair. Comments, Andy. Surprisingly slick visuals. Individual scores. Andy and Jason gave it an 8.1. Chris gave it a 7.4. Sonia gave it a 7.3. And Drew gave it a 7.0. Army Men Sarge's Heroes 2. Overall rating, 7.1. Graphics got a 7.8. Returning to wage another toy-scale war, Plastic Sergeant Hawk finds himself yet again dwarfed by his relatively large real-world surroundings. Therein lies the charm of the series, and the oversized settings, well stocked with gag products, are as fun and inspired as ever. Included in his tour of duty are exotic locales like a toy store and pinball machine. Play controls got a 6.3. The improved camera no longer strays and is fixed so that Sarge's back is always in the center of the screen. Aiming isn't always easy, but being able to strafe with Z and do an instant about face with the touch of a button are very welcome features. Game design got a 7.0. During your 17 missions, you'll play as Sarge or Vicky, and you'll often be flanked by a fellow soldier. The emphasis on interaction is a great touch, and the addition of being able to call in airstrikes and assign their targets keeps morale and the tactical fun high. Satisfaction got a 7.2. Aside from its improved controls, Sarge's Heroes 2 marches on with more of the same, which is exactly what fans of the series will like about the sequel. Sound got a 7.2. The music, voice samples, and rat-a-tat-tats aren't being all they can be, but they do a decent job. Comments, Andy. The game opens near a giant glazed ham. That's cool. Drew. Play control is AWOL. Scott gave it a 7.6. Andy gave it a 7.2. Drew gave it a 7.0. Jason gave it a 7.0. And Sonia gave it a 6.8. Taz Express got an overall 6.8. Graphics 7.2. Following up its first on-the-money Looney Tunes N64 game, Duck Dodgers starring Daffy Duck, Infogrames successfully delivers the spirit of Saturday morning in another madcap package of off-kilter settings in bold colors. Warner Bros. Faves like Wile E. Coyote, Marvin the Martian, and of course the Tasmanian Devil look right at home. Play control gets a 6.4. A platformer at heart, 3D Taz Express stumbles a bit in the play control department since the three-quarter view often makes it difficult to gauge where you are in relation to your surroundings. Jumping ends up being a task. Game design got a 6.8. The delivery route shtick is a creative way to repackage the old get from point A to point B premise, and every level plays out in a different way. Dodging cars, hopping on top of buildings, protecting your shipment from a vulture, and more. Hey Dummy, how you doing? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Satisfaction. 6.8. A delight for Looney Tunes fans, Taz Express and its mile-high variety will surely please platform lovers as well. sound got a 7.0. Taz's grunts and slobbery Bronx cheers are cute for about a minute before they become gratingly repetitive. Still, it's in character with Taz, as is the commendable Giddy music. Comments, Scott. I liked Taz in spite of its camera and control problems. Andy, Taz's tasks seem more like work than fun. Scott gave it a 7.3, Chris gave it a 6.9, Jason got a 6.8, Andy got a 6.7, Sony got it a 6.5. Also, I hope your day gets better, Domi. Or at least less hectic. Big Mountain 2000 got a 5.8, which is a pretty low score to get from a gaming mag. Graphics got a 6.3. They're not the smoothest looking riders on the slopes, but Big Mountain's unimpressive visuals aren't the game's big selling point. If there's anything worth shouting from the Big Mountain tops, it's that Big Mountain combines snowboarding and skiing into one game, and the 4 slopes that South Peak offers are at least graphically clear and, better yet, filled with forks, jumps, and shortcuts. They tried to imply that there's other things that the game has to offer in spite of its not very good graphics, but I look over at the scores and graphics is the highest rated category. So, not a good sign. Play control get a 5.7. Big Mountain 2K Big Mountain Yick does a good job of conveying the handling differences between using one plank or two, and the game boasts stunts for skiers, red eagles, Cossacks, and borders methods nose grabs. If they made a Yick racer, I'd play it. Game design 5.8. Though there are only 4 courses, they feel different depending on your ride. Moreover, Big Mountain makes the most out of the limited runs by featuring a slalom and giant slalom version of each course. Satisfaction. Big Mountain 2K is pretty much the only skiing game. Oh wait, sorry, Satisfaction got a 5.6. Pretty much the only skiing game on the N64 slopes other than Nagano Winter Olympics 98. The combo of skiing and boarding, though it doesn't rival 1080 snowboarding, at least warrants a look-see from Winter Sports Nuts. I wonder if the soundtrack could not get very good ratings. I know 1080 snowboarding has a good soundtrack, but I'm guessing this one does not have that. Sound got a 5.5. Sometimes the music sounds like underproduced Wave Race 64 tunes, and sometimes the shushing sounds like somebody's wiping a microphone. Comments, Jason. It's 2 times the sports of 1080 snowboarding and half the fun. Ouch. Oof. Chris gave it a 6.4, Andy gave it a 6.1, Scott a 5.8, Jason a 5.7, and Drew a 5.2. All right. Pokemon Gold and Silver got an overall 8.7. This feels surprisingly low to me. I would have expected it to get at least a 9.0. Maybe I'm biased because Gen 2 is my favorite. What did original Pokemon get, actually? Really? Wait, what? Is that correct? Pokemon only got a 7.2 when it came out? Hold on. 1998. Hold on. I that feels wrong. I feel like I have to double check that one. Come on. Pick up the pace, Grandpa. Did it come out this month? Apparently not. Okay. Then it would be in the next issue. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, oh my god, no, that's correct. Pokemon got a 7.2 when it released. That's insane to me. Okay, well in that case, an 8.7 is a huge step up. Okay, well, there you go, I guess. Alright. Graphics got an 8.0. Pokemon Gold and Silver includes dozens of new Pokemon as well as many familiar ones from the previous games. The new characters look cooler or even cuter. Who'd have guessed Pikachu could have a more adorable form? Raichu's the best one. Why is the box art for this crop so weird? Like the way that the thingy looks above me, that is how the actual video is cropped. It's not like weird cropping on my part. Anyway, and the established Pokemon boast new poses. Play Control 9.0, new items, new Pokeballs, and more character interaction like the phone calls you get from trainers you meet on your journey are all easy to access and execute thanks to straightforward menus. Menus are extremely important for RPGs. Game design got a 9.2. Bigger and better than the original games, Gold and Silver contain the world that Ash explored in Red, Blue, and Yellow, as well as a new uncharted land. A battery-operated clock keeps track of real time whether your game is on or off, and you'll be able to catch certain Pokemon only at certain times of day. The clever feature makes an already hard game to put down even tougher to walk away from. So true. Why is that Lugia using Swift on a level 10 Drowsy? I'm pretty sure Lugia is way higher than level 10. That's mean. Satisfaction 9.0. If you're a Poke fanatic, you already know you'll love this game. For the unconverted, this is the version that'll switch you over. It's even easier to get caught up in the catching of them all, since the Gold and Silver versions do a great job of easing you in the process. Level 40 Lugia. I would assume that when you catch Lugia, it's at least like level, it has to be at least level 40, right? Kind of from Wonder Trade. It's got the hidden ability and comes with the 3DS VC Silver. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. What's its hidden ability? Multi-scale. What does that do? Uses the amount of damage the Pokemon takes while its HP is full. That's neat. Alright, let's see. Game data. I want to see if we can, if it says like what level you catch it at. Aha, level 40, yeah. Wait, no. In events. That's the wrong thing. Game locations, here we go. Whirl Islands. It doesn't say what level it is though. It's probably level 40. I'm gonna guess. But I think that's a pretty fair guess. Anyway, not really a big deal. My point is, it's just silly seeing this Lugia fighting a level 10 Drowsy. Sound 7.2 as usual. The music is hummable and easy on the ears. I feel like 7.2 is a little low. I am a big fan of the Gen 2 soundtrack, but whatever. Sound. I just did that. Comments. Scott. This is the way Pokemon was meant to be played, and it's in real color. Individual scores. 9.1 from Scott, 9.0 from Chris, 8.6 from Jennifer, 8.5 from Jason, 8.3 from Drew. Nice. All right. Donald Duck Going Quackers got an 8.1 overall. Graphics got an 8.4. Ubisoft did a first-rate job bringing Donald and his cranky personality to life. His every move, from the way he tilts his hat over his knitted brow when he's steamed, to the way he flails in the air when falling, speaks volumes. Equally expressive and impressive are the settings, which are slathered with layers of color and intricate Disney detail. He may be a duck, but he can't fly. Oh, sorry, I jumped ahead. Play control, 8.4. He may be a duck, but he can't fly. Jumping and double jumping are the only ways to get Donald's webbed feet off the ground, and so the responsive and intuitive controls make your leaps and waddles from platform to platform just ducky. Game design got an 8.2. Based on Ubisoft's upcoming N64 Donald Duck game, the side-scrolling version features cleverly designed multi-tiered levels, forked paths, and breakable floors that give way to hidden passageways. It's a classic platformer in which collecting items is the object, and finding them all is a big challenge. Donald Duck is no Mickey Mouse of a game. You know what? I'm kind of curious. I don't know why, but I feel like this game probably has like a super fast speedrun. Is this it? Game Boy. Is there not a... Hold on. There we go. 34 minutes. Only 2 people run it. That's kind of sad. Everyone's running the other version, the 3D versions. Never mind. I feel like if more people were running it, it could easily probably have been brought down below half an hour. All right, anyway. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 for the Game Boy Color. Got a 7.3. Graphics got a 7.4. Revamped for the better, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 bails on the 3/4 view that the first Game Boy Color game opted for, replacing the awkward view with a smarter side-scrolling setup. Pro Skater 2 enables you to see how much air you're catching and allows for more half-pipe action and easier grinding sessions. If you do them well, you can unlock skater pics that you can print out on the Game Boy printer. Play control at a 7.0. Stunt work is what Tony Hawk is all about, and Pro Skater 2 makes it easy and a blast to bust out the fancy maneuvers. The sequel gives you plenty of freedom, and you'll easily find yourself whiling away time, piling combo upon combo. Insert Tony Hawk combo sound. Game design got a 7.6. Unlike the first Game Boy Color Tony Hawk game, Pro Skater 2 remains faithful to the N64 version of Pro Skater, and that's what makes the sequel so much more fun. As you ride, you must fulfill objectives like collecting letters to spell skate and pulling off grinds. The grindables galore are never obvious, adding an exploration factor to the excitement. I don't know, I don't feel like I play Tony Hawk games to explore, but sure. Satisfaction got a 7.6. In its own little way, the sequel is very much like its N64 Big Brother. If you were into that game, Pro Skater 2 won't disappoint. But also, why would I buy the Game Boy Color version if I already have the N64 version? It's kind of how I feel about all of these Game Boy Color ports. Is you only get them if you don't have an N64, but you have a Game Boy Color. Anyway. Sound 6.4. The music is standard fare, but everything else more than skates by. Well, I can't imagine the Game Boy Color soundtracks are ever going to live up to the N64 soundtracks, because the fucking main games have sick licensed music soundtracks with a bunch of fun punk songs. Comments, Jason. This is a bang up blast that does justice to Pro Skater for N64. Individual scores. Jason gave it a 7.9. Drew gave it a 7.6. Chris gave it a 7.2. Andy gave it a 7.0, and so did Scott. Last of the main reviews. Walt Disney's Alice in Wonderland got a 6.9 rating. Nice. Graphics got a 7.7. Walt Disney's version of Lewis Carroll's Alice's Adventures in Wonderland was one of the studio's most surreal and dazzling cartoons, and the Game Boy Color platformer that it inspired does a valiant job of matching the story's wild vision, one eye-popping visual after another. Detailed graphics explode with vibrant color, and the mind-bending settings are suitably dreamlike. For posterity's sake, you can use the Game Boy printer to print out scenes from dream sequences you've created in Alice's art gallery by mixing and matching character art and lush backdrops. Play control got a 6.8. The imaginative gameplay changes as Alice adventures deeper into the rabbit hole, and the control is always as tight as the Mad Hatter's hat. Is his hat tight? Is that... Sure. Game design, 6.5. Alice in Wonderland is a tea party of excellent Mario-esque platform action. All of the characters from Alice's Dream pop up in the game, and every aspect of the story plays nicely into the action, such as using the shrinking power of mushrooms to squeeze into tiny doors. You know, I feel like Mario 2 could be... I don't know which Mario game it plays more like, but I feel like Mario 2 would be a good, like, Mario game to rip off for an Alice in Wonderland game, with how wacky Mario 2 is with its setting. Satisfaction got a 6.8. Not a drop of Carol's story was wasted in the game, ultimately making Wonderland wonderful as far as platformers go. Sound, 6.8. As energetic as the action, the music is never annoying and always elegant. Comments, Sonia. Like the story, this game is bizarre. Jennifer, more games based on movies should be like this. Jennifer gave it an 8.0. Jason gave it a 7.5. Sonia gave it a 6.9. Scott gave it a 6.3, and Drew gave it a 6.2. Neat. And then we got an ad for Scooby-Doo Classic Creep Capers. Alright, some other games that came out. Legend of the River King 2 got a 7.3 overall. Croc 2 got a 6.9. Frogger 2 got a 6.9. Road Rash got a 6.1. And Walt Disney World Quest Magical Tour Racing got a 5.5. And here's an Ogre Battle 64 ad. Pack Watch. A strange thing happened during the introduction of GameCube at Makuhari Messe in Japan last August. Ginyo Takeda, director of Nintendo Co. Limited, told the audience that Nintendo had set the technical standard too high on the N64, so the development was costly and time-consuming. He added that Nintendo had created the N64 knowing that it would require technical expertise to get the most from the hardware. The idea had been to encourage only the best developers to create games for the system, but in the end, that limited the number of quality titles, while in other titles failed to live up to their promise because the technical demands of the N64 were too great for many developers. The one benefit to that singular benefit is that the N64 version of Resident Evil 2 has a bunch of cool extra shit added to it. Also, the original version of Eternal Darkness for the N64 was apparently fucking crazy good for an N64 game in terms of like its graphics and performance. But we didn't get that version, so we'll never know. After discussing the past, Mr. Takeda told the audience that Nintendo had learned a valuable lesson for the future. That lesson, he said, is embodied in GameCube and the ultimate TV game machine and the first of its kind, as he called it. Shigeru Miyamoto later explained that Nintendo considered GameCube to be the ultimate game machine from the viewpoint of developers. It's the best machine for video games, explained the creator of Mario and Zelda. When you consider the hit detection, sound, and graphics all together, Mario also contacted Dennis Dyack, president of Silicon Knights, the development studio that is creating Too Human for GameCube and Eternal Darkness for the N64. First of all, Eternal Darkness did not come out on the N64, nor did Too Human come out on the GameCube. Pretty sure Too Human ended up being an Xbox game. Let me double check that before I sound stupid. Yes, it was an Xbox 360 game. Released in 2008. Cool. I'm not crazy. I remembered correctly. We believe that Nintendo has designed a system that finally caters to those who wish to create content without getting bogged down or limited with the technology. Its design is unsurpassed, focused, and elegant. I do not think that Sony and Microsoft will be able to keep pace with GameCube. Not only is the technology groundbreaking, but the thoughtfulness behind it will change the paradigm of gaming forever. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with Too Human for the GameCube and Eternal Darkness for the N64. The promise of a new gaming console is always cause for excitement, and GameCube seems to be particularly special. You can dream it, you can achieve it on the GameCube, said Mr. Miyamoto in an interview at Space World. The dream is just beginning. Dennis Dyack, sorry to tell you that the GameCube did in fact fall behind. Let's see. Edge of Reality, the developers credited with the brilliant N64 version of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, is in the process of creating another masterpiece for the N64. Activision's Spider-Man may be the best video game based on a comic book superhero to date. I do remember it being pretty fun, to be fair. Especially compared to Superman 64. Spidey has the right moves, the right look, and even the right voices. Even though our early review copy was just 50% complete, the game promises to be one of the monster hits of the season. Most games featuring superheroes seem to lack the cool abilities that make the hero super, but Spider-Man gives you the full package and more. Playing as Spider-Man, you'll swing between buildings, crawl up walls, and cling to ceilings. Your Spidey sense will tingle when an enemy is near, and firing an impact web will incapacitate an enemy. Spider-Man has more than 24 moves in all, including the Web Dome, Web Ball, Web Yank, Web Slam, Web Zipline, Web Swing, and combo moves, which feature punches and kicks in combination with a specialty web move. An intelligent camera system keeps the focus on Spidey, no matter where he crawls or jumps. And a freeze camera mode lets players scan their surroundings for trouble. At times, the camera takes over to give you visual hints by directing your attention to some critical location, such as an escape route in the ceiling. You may not know what's coming next, but you'll never be lost. Neat. Pika Pika Pikachu. Talking to the animals may have seemed like a fantasy in Dr. Dolittle, but Nintendo brings the fantasy to life with the first voice recognition software for the N64, Hey You Pikachu. The lovable Pokemon responds to messages spoken into a microphone, which is included in the package. You and Pikachu may share treats, visit several locations, and undertake cooperative tasks such as fishing or babysitting Caterpie. The more you and your Pokemon pal interact, the closer you and Pikachu will grow as friends. Since Hey You Pikachu is designed for a young audience, it won't be much of a challenge for older players. In fact, Hey You Pikachu is less a game with goals and adventures than it is a virtual world where kids get to explore with a Pokemon friend. Other Pokemon characters such as Professor Oak, Venusaur, Magikarp, and Butterfree appear in the virtual world, but Pikachu is your main focus. When text messages pop up on screen prompting you to give Pikachu a command, you must speak into the microphone, saying an appropriate word. For instance, in one practice scenario, Pikachu needs to knock a rosebud from a tree. If you say the word Thunderbolt, Pikachu will zap the tree and recover the flower. It may sound simple, but the microphone and voice recognition software are sensitive to background noise and the pitch of different voices. Some people seem to have better luck making Pikachu understand them than others. We suspect that such people are future Pokemon masters. I wonder, since it's a kid's game, I wonder if higher pitched voices work better. But then again, it was made by adults, so I don't know. Because they would have had to get their voices working properly for the game to work. Right. Anyway. We got a 3D Miss Pac-Man game. Years ago, Namco tried to update Pac-Man by placing the round yellow hero in a couple of Super NES games, Pac-in-Time and Pac-Man 2: The New Adventure. Now the game captured the sense of frantic fun and the arcade class of the arcade classic. Namco is trying again this fall with Miss Pac-Man Maze Madness, and this time we think Namco has hit the mark. Miss Pac-Man appears in 3D, scurrying along pathways, opening up doors with keys, gobbling up yellow energy balls, and avoiding or eating enemies. On each pathway, you'll find obstacles, puzzles, enemies, and advice from Professor Pack. Fans of the original arcade games will appreciate the care that Namco took to recreate the feel of the arcade action while updating the graphics and adding new dimensions of interaction. Newcomers to Miss Pac-Man will simply love the fun gaming. Sin and Punishment at Space World 2000. When we played Nintendo's Sin and Punishment recently at Space World 2000, we got quite a shock. The N64 shooter turned out to be one of the unexpected hits of the show. Combining 3D anime characters with uneasing action, Sin and Punishment pushes almost all of the right gaming buttons. SMP. Yeah, it is on that NSO. I've never played it though. The three main characters are forced along a set track, but they still have lots of movement options and powerful weapons for blasting the waves of ruffian attackers. You move the heroes sideways and jump to avoid enemies using the C buttons, all the while aiming their weapon cursors using the control stick. Futuristic levels through which you move contain obstacles, moving platforms, bonus objects, and mini-bosses. There are even some side-scrolling areas. As far as the original story, it's pretty standard sci-fi stuff. Mankind creates new creatures to be food. New creatures mutate and start eating mankind. Teen heroes armed with puny blasters destroy mutants to save mankind. But who cares what the story is if the action is this good? I do. Sin and Punishment will launch in Japan this month. No plans have been made yet for a North American release. Cross your fingers. Banjo the Beautiful. Stop. The release date for Banjo-Tooie may have bounced around like a beach ball over the past 6 months, but Rare's N64 sequel to the 1998 hit Banjo-Kazooie has been like a rock when it comes to performance and fun. Banjo-Tooie might be the surprise hit of the year. Is it really a surprise hit, though? I feel like a lot of people like Banjo-Kazooie. Anyway, and this month we've got a gallery of reasons to show you why that might happen when it comes to a variety of play, gaming challenges, and incredible graphics. No game on the schedule except Majora's Mask comes anywhere close to BT. By November 20th, you should be prepared to embark with the Bear and Boyd. Pack Peaks, Disney's Aladdin for Game of Color, Roswell Conspiracies. Interesting. Is it another Tom Clancy game? It seems like, yes. Little Nicky tie-in game. Alone in the Dark on the Game of Color. What's the subtitle? New Nightmare, that's it. WCW Backstage Assault, Barbie Magic Genie Adventure, Sydney 2000, Paper Mario, Galaxian, Mickey Speedway USA, Animorphs, Merlin, Powerpuff Girls. Neat. What would have been wild? A Mickey Mouse, Little Nicky crossover. Alright, that's all I'm gonna do for tonight. Apparently this is the Hey You Pikachu edition. But we'll do that next time we do one of these. Alright. Let's see. Cool. Alright. Bam. The fuck is Bowser Jr.'s mom? Maybe we'll find out someday. I'm sure it's in the Mario lore Bible that Miyamoto definitely wrote. Anyway, cool. I will make a new schedule and update that and upload it tonight, since we're going to be starting RE2 tomorrow. Oh, you didn't. I forgot that you even mentioned that. I'm not going to lie. Let me figure out who I'm going to rate tonight while you're at it. Like 3 versions of the original Yoshi story, and each one after is a time thing? Huh. Weird. That feels like one of those things where they add like the whole time thing in to try to have the story make sense. But like it's a Yoshi game and the story doesn't really have to make sense. Um. Hmm. Original Bowser going back to change the pass at the end, and then Bowser does it again, but this time Mario gets sucked into. I see. Weird. He's the pipe? Okay, that's an interesting choice, to say the least. Oh, I see. I haven't played that, so I guess I wouldn't know. Hmm. I'm flipping through some of the games I follow to see who's streaming. GOG is apparently playing Gudumi, doing a Gudumi stream, which is interesting. I didn't know GOG had like streams. Weird. To Let's either find somebody interesting who look, or someone who looks vaguely interesting streaming, or we're gonna read Poke again. Somebody's playing Kingdom Hearts for the first time. They have a really good model, but only 5 viewers, and every time I see that, it makes me suspicious. Not willing to risk it. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna start RE2 remake tomorrow instead of Friday. I'm gonna probably just put it on the schedule that the next 3 streams are gonna be RE2 remake. But I'm probably gonna stream all day again on Sunday, and it's not gonna take us all day to beat it. So I don't remember what the next game is actually, but we'll probably start that. Either that, or I might, I don't know. I feel like if I don't stream a lot on my off days, I usually just sit around bored waiting for stream time. So it's not like I have anything else going on. So we'll probably just start early on Sunday like we did yesterday with Mario. Beat RE2, and then whatever's next, we'll move on to it right after. I don't see anybody interesting streaming stuff. Because there's someone playing, out of the people I follow, there's someone playing Yakuza 6, which feels like a terrible game to raid into because Yakuza's 1 through 6 connect story-wise, as far as I'm aware. I think 7 was when they decided that they should start making games that don't require you to have played the old ones, from what I've heard. And Minnie's playing Lunar 2, but that's also an RPG, which... One, I don't want to raid into it partly because I haven't played it, and because I don't want to get super spoiled on story stuff. I do want to play the Lunar games at some point. And also, I feel like RPGs are kind of weird to raid in on. Like mid-game, because you have no idea what the fuck's happening. Actually, you know what? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna check one thing before I say fuck it. Nope. Fuck. All right, I looked up Hey You Pikachu to see if anyone's streaming it because I was like, if someone's streaming Hey You Pikachu, since we just saw that, we're gonna raid him. But there's literally not a soul streaming that game. Which is fair because, like, as far as I'm aware, I don't think any of the fucking emulators have like microphone setup. Any of the N64 emulators that I know of, none of them have microphone setup. So you would have to actually get the game with the microphone, which is going to be expensive. Because I've seen this game going for like 30-40 bucks without the microphone, and it's like, cool, how the fuck am I supposed to play it? So I imagine it's probably triple that if you get the microphone. Anyway. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just raid Poke again, it's fine. Playing Fallout New Vegas. Fallout's cool, at least. One of my favorite games. I try not to raid the same person multiple times, but whatever. It's fine. So yeah. Resident Evil 2 Remake. Let me check what we're doing after Resident Evil 2. I don't remember. It is Quest 64. Oh yeah. Yeah, cool. So we're actually gonna play Quest 64 for realsies all the way through this time. So yeah, Sunday when we beat RE2, we'll jump into Quest 64. I wonder, I'm almost tempted to, like, if I end up having the free time, maybe I probably won't have the free time and energy both together to do this, but I almost wonder if I should, like, just get past the opening bit. Nothing beats Quest 64. So true. The best game ever. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna start that Sunday. Assuming I don't, which I probably won't, because again, I'm streaming every day except Saturday, which is, I'm gonna be doing D&D on Pokés on Saturday. So I'm probably not gonna feel like opening up Quest and like trying to blast through the opening bit that we did on that one N64 marathon thingy we did. So Sunday is probably going to mostly be just getting back to where we beating the first boss and getting back to that point. I might try to take like 10-15 minutes to like open a walkthrough though and see what they have to say about like what's the best setup to do early game. Yeah, okay. That's about it then. Also next Monday, me and V are gonna have rescheduled our Monster Prom stream because she was sick before, but yeah, we're gonna do that again next Monday. Cool. So that's it from me. BPR, Kofola Ringo, my Ortiz, very cool, very epic. Super sick nasty. Socials and message. Oops, that is the wrong thing. Alright. Professor McNasty even. So true. So true. On a similar note, I'm kind of been thinking, I was debating earlier, like, at this point I play so many retro games, I wonder if I should go hit up Sasa, the person who made my layout and stuff, and get like a thing that's equipped or set up to play, like, so it, like, the black empty part is like 4x3. maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I ever will, but it was something I thought about today. I was like, you know, maybe I should, but I don't know. The downside is that I kind of like the setup I have for like Game Boy and DS games. I think it's cute. I just haven't thought of a good idea to do something similar with like console games. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna rate Poke. They're playing New Vegas, which is almost as good as Majora's Mask, but not quite. It is the best Fallout game though. Anyway, yeah, thanks for coming out. Have a good day, good night, whatever it's for you, and I'll see you next stream. Mwah.